Hey guys, welcome back to Parasite Eve. Today's episode is going to be a little bit of a quote unquote extra episode. So, if you're wanting any plot advancement, this is not going to be one for you to watch. But if you're curious about any game mechanics, I have some things to tell you. And between episodes, I have actually looked up a couple of things. Not to spoil the game for me or anything, but there's just some stuff I've been curious about. Um, you might notice between videos that I'm a higher level than I was before, and I'll get to that in a second. But do you remember when we first encountered Wayne that he had a discard junk option here? Well, I was curious to find out what that was, and as it turns out, all that junk that we were getting in previous episodes actually had a use. So, for any viewers that may have pointed out or even knew about this and got mad at me for discarding it, I don't blame you because junk is something that is tedious and difficult, not difficult, but it's just really time consuming to collect, which is actually why this particular video has taken so long to come out. Um, if you give Wayne 300 pieces of junk, he can actually give you a an ultimate gun of sorts. Now, we haven't really touched up on the kinds of guns you can get in the game, but once you give Wayne 300 pieces of junk, you get this dialogue that he has quite a bit of junk parts now. I could probably whip up a whole gun from them. So what's your favorite? Okay, these are the gun types in the game. Some of them sound really cool, but who wouldn't want a rocket launcher? Well, we're not doing rocket launcher, and I wouldn't recommend doing rocket launcher, especially since we're in between. We just got done with day 3, and this is actually the beginning of day 4, but that will still be on a separate video, so don't worry, you're not missing anything. But rocket launchers only take rocket ammo, and that's something that we simply do not have. So rocket launchers are cool, but not something that we're going to do right now. Handguns, we've had plenty of those so far. We actually got our first machine gun in day 3 in the police station, and that turned out to be a really nice weapon. Rifles, they're good for range. They're a nice ranged gun to be able to shoot far away. Grenade launchers, we haven't encountered that yet, but they're pretty much high in damage, but they're really slow to use, so it's not my favorite type. Now, if you select handgun, shotgun, machine gun, whatever, Wayne will make you if you select any of these options besides leave it to Wayne, you will for sure get a certain weapon. Now, if you say leave it to Wayne, you will get a random selection of these types of guns, but there's also a chance that he'll give you something completely useless. So I tend to go for the type of gun that I want, but there's also a chance when you leave it to Wayne that you'll get something even better than these. But the amount of time it took me to get 300 junk, it honestly took me like several hours, and it took me, oh gosh, how long has it been since the last video? I think like 2 weeks. Because I have a really busy schedule daily. I work a lot, and I would um, hunt for junk between going to work and coming home and going to sleep. So it took quite a long time, but I finally got it done, and that's a process I'll actually show you after we do this. Shotguns, we haven't gotten one yet, but I think it's actually my favorite weapon type in this game. Machine guns are nice, and the one that Wayne gives you is kind of really broken. I mean, It's a machine gun. It's a machine gun that can shoot, I think, like 200 rounds, and it can target all, all within range. Like you'll select a target, and after this gun kills that target, it'll just move on to another target. Now, if I wasn't running an LP of this game, I would use machine gun, but I feel like if I choose machine gun and it just shoots 200 rounds, any boss that I find, it won't be very entertaining. It won't be very fair. So like I would select a boss and it would shoot the boss, and then in one round of 200 shots it would likely kill that boss, making it like a 2 to 5 minute fight. It's just not that exciting for me. Um Handgun is actually a pretty solid weapon. I think it's the same amount of rounds, like 2 or 3 rounds per round of shooting it, with really nice damage and good range. Shotgun, well, we haven't had a shotgun yet, but shotguns generally, like if there's more than one target, it'll do shotguns will do like a burst fire effect, like a normal real life shotgun, and they will hit more than one target if they're like right next to each other. With decently high damage. Rifle is, I think, increased critical hit chance. Nice damage, nice range. Grenade and rocket launchers are basically just really high damage but really slow weapons. Now, what I'm gonna go with is a shotgun. We haven't had a shotgun yet, and I want one. So you give Wayne 300 junk, and he will make a gun for you. Yeah, this one is 121 attack, range 70, and 7 bullets. Now that's really, really good. And now the icons beneath it, times 3, is three uh, 3 bullets per round of shooting it, and the icon next to it is burst fire. So that's gonna be really, really, really good. Uh, let's see. Yeah, he takes all of your junk. Now, another thing that I've done that you might have noticed is I've actually increased my inventory and how much I can hold. Instead of holding like 20 items maximum, I think I can hold 27 now. Um, and that's really, really nice. I like that. And another thing I did, and I did all this with bonus points right here, because every level you get several hundred bonus points. I can't really show it right now because I only have 99 bonus points, but I think for every 100 you get, you could increase your active time and item capacity per 100 points. Now, that really, really helps. And since we got a really nice kind of, I guess you can say, ultimate weapon, it's a really good weapon. It's probably not the best one in the game, but it's definitely close. Uh, the shotgun here, I mean, I can increase its base or its plus stats, but because it's so powerful, that just seems broken to me. I'm not gonna do that. You can increase your armor's statistics and even your clubs, but they're generally not worth it, in my opinion. I've just been doing active time and item capacity. Those two, for me, are the most important because item capacity, I mean, you've seen me with your inventory is full notification and me having to basically drop stuff to pick stuff up. And I found that really annoying. So item capacity has gone up, and active time, the more you increase that, the faster your turns are going to go. Now, let's see, I'm level 20 now. I think I was like level 18 before. I've gained haste since our last episode, and it's a really, really nice uh, PE ability because it increases your movement and attack recharge. And once I get into a battle, I can actually show you that. But I'm still gonna keep the machine gun, and the vest I have on right now is actually really good. The Club 2 and the ammo crate are always going to stay there. But let's go and show you what I've actually been doing for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. We're gonna go to Central Park, and there's a little like to get junk. Like I said, it's a very long, tedious, stupid farming. Well, not stupid, but really just annoyingly slow farming quest thing. Like if you really want the good weapons, you have to really work for it. And to get junk, you have to go to one. At this point in the game, you have to go to 1 to 2 places. And whoops, did not mean to do that. There is a place to go really late in the game, or you can do this as soon as day 3. And doing it the long way is the sooner you can do it. So you go to Central Park, and there are videos on YouTube that describe this exact process. But the way they did it was kind of a pain. We're actually I'm gonna show you the power of the shotgun here. And for the shotgun, it's the same ammo type as basically all your other guns, except for the rocket launcher. I mean, when you get ammo +6, plus 9, 15, whatever, it's ammunition for your shotguns, handguns, rifles, everything, except for rocket launcher and grenade launcher. But yeah, so you walk all this way to Central Park Zoo, and there are 2 areas in this zoo that you can get junk at, and it's annoying. So let's see, walk up here, through here. Surprised I haven't gotten any encounters yet. Let's see, go this way. Walk past this door. And the enemy you're looking for is crows. Not monkeys, not snakes. Nothing like that, but you're looking for crows. Because they're the only ones who drop the junk. Now, this spot here is like one of those active spots that you can start a battle, but if it doesn't activate, you can just walk back and forth until you get to it. See how many times I have to do this on camera. This is another spot right here. You just walk back and forth until you get one. And this is basically the process I had to do. So you're already probably seeing the annoying parts of it and how slow it can be. And how many hours it can take. But yeah, let's I'm actually gonna put a cut in the video, and once I get into an encounter, I'll show you. I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, I finally got an encounter here, so let me show you what I had to do for the last 2 weeks. Well first, let's shoot the shotgun, see how... Wow, holy crap. I want to really get a good shot here. Bang, 85 damage, that's a lot for this point in the game. Okay, well, something I can show you. I did mention in one video that I didn't think you can change weapons in combat, but you can. you just have to go to your menu and change weapon, and change to whatever weapon you want. Now that takes your turn, but you get a different weapon. Now, one thing I need to mention, did you see how fast my attack bar went up when I changed to the club? Now I'll change back to the shotgun for comparison. See how slow it is now? Different weapons give you different rates of attack or action time. So let's change back to club and you'll see it go way faster. And that's great. Now, the Club 2 you can get in day 3, I believe, in the weapon store. And the Club number 2 actually has this nifty little thing, nifty little ability that makes it to where you can steal from enemies. It wouldn't show at that time, but it is something that you can do. And so I would hit the crows, get a junk from them using the Club 2, and then kill them because they drop junk very often. And in that particular fight, it's possible to get 4 junk for that combat. And then if you go south down here, back to this other area, it's possible to encounter 3 crows. And they would appear in this area right over here. So you can kind of see how time consuming this can be, but if you're wanting a really good weapon for the game, it's actually really worth it. Now, how worth it to you at this point in the game is completely up to you, but for the sake of the Let's Play, I wanted to do something I've never done before, and that was get a really cool weapon. And the shotgun we're probably actually going to be using for the majority of the game. Because, I mean, we're good on our attack. Not attack, I keep saying attack, but their active time gauge. We're pretty good on the active time gauge. We might get some better armor. This is probably the only 3 guns we carry for the moment. If I get something better than the machine gun that we have, I might take it with me. And, of course, all the items that you can carry. So, pretty much you go to the Central Park, come to this area. What I did is you can go back and forth, but there are videos that show you a process of retreating combat. And essentially engaging combat over and over and over, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if I'm just having really bad luck, because the more times you revisit a given screen, you're actually less likely to encounter whatever's there. Like, I think the first time you walk to a screen, it's like nearly 100%. And then you do the combat, you do the encounter there, walk to another screen, come back, it's like a 50% encounter rate, and then retreat, come back, it's like, I think 25%. I mean, see, the more times you do it, the less likely you are to encounter something. So that can get a little frustrating, but if you're farming for junk, it's basically the process that you have to go through at this point in the game. See, right here. Let's see here. I want to show you guys the club and prove to you that what I'm talking about is correct. Switch to club. Let's see, we'll attack the crow here. Come on now. Come on. I have viewers to prove things to. Come on. Okay, well, the game doesn't want me to show you its secrets, but I promise you, if you look it up, you'll find out that I'm not BSing. 85 damage, that is insane. I think that's like 4 times the amount of damage I was doing before. It's just crazy. But yeah, the crows, they can drop junk and medicine, and the monkeys drop ammo. So when you're doing this with the club, you're not using any ammunition, and because of that, you're actually like stockpiling it. Which is why I think I have like 900 ammo right now. I have 658. That's still a lot for right now. That's a lot of ammo. But I hope you viewers who are curious about junk hoarding and all that found this helpful, because I didn't know anything about junk until this Let's Play. So I've actually learned something while playing this game. And if you knew all about it, well, congratulations to you. I am very happy for you. If any of you viewers have actually gotten any of the ultimate, any of these really good guns you can get, which one's your favorite? Mine, I would have to say, is a shotgun, because I love shotguns in this game. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Well, let's see, we discussed active time, we discussed different weapon types, junk hoarding. That was basically all the game mechanics I wanted to discuss. I was wrong, you know, about actually quite a lot during the course of this playthrough. I'm making this video mostly to correct myself and to educate whoever. But yeah. I know this probably wasn't the most exciting video in the world, but hey, that's the nature of, you know, informing people of things. And I'm rambling right now, so let's end the episode, and I will see you guys next time on Parasite Eve. Bye for now, and have a good day.